At one time, you told me the inspiration for PorchFest.
Yes. You want to hear that story again?
I do.
Well, my former partner and I were performing a lot around town and at the Bluebird Cafe in Nashville. So we were getting to know a lot of Nashville people and traveling to the Shoals and back too for performances. And we had an invitation to come and join a PorchFest and play at a PorchFest in Franklin. And we knew some of the people that would be there, had no idea what it was when we got there. But it was so much, there was so much community and so much love from all the musicians that played on that porch. We made several new friends that I still keep in touch with today. Some have written hit songs that have gotten picked up by other big name artists. And I can say I met them at PorchFest. But the big thing that impressed me so much was how everybody just hung out together and joined in, and the musicians would play together at the end of the night and just make it kind of a jam. And the community was really appreciative and special. You know, they really took it special. And I said that Huntsville needs something like this. So eventually, several years went by, and I've talked to different people to see about getting it started. I tried to do some in the Twickenham district. It didn't quite, you know, I don't think I got to know the right people there. But I do think there would be a really fantastic opportunity to do something in that district. I still have visions. But I met a girl who moved to 5 Points, and she's like, I would love to have music on my porch. So partnered up with her and made that happen, and tried to learn really how PorchFest work all over the country. It turns out there's several cities all over the country that do it, and everybody does it just a little bit differently. And I wanted PorchFest to center on our local music. Our musicians are fantastic here. We have so much amazing talent, and a lot of them don't get the recognition they deserve sometimes.
Agreed.
And sometimes in the venues that might be more of a background music type of thing. So PorchFest is really where you can bring your camp chairs and sit down in an open air environment and listen to your favorite bands and find your new favorite band. So it's been really great.
I love the fact that people open their yards, porches, and because 5 Points is such a community, and they are real neighbors, and some are behind this camera.
Yes.
But the other part of that is it does show off our local, but you're bringing people in from elsewhere now.
Yes. We've had a few people come from Nashville, Jacksonville, various artists that I get connected with through other local friends. They're like, hey, I think you would like this band. Annie Dukes, got introduced to them, up and coming band out of Jacksonville, and they're on the rise. They're a fantastic woman-fronted band, and I've been able to bring them to Huntsville a couple more times since then too.
Now you still got a lot of the Huntsville legends, I'll call them. You want to name a few?
In the past, we have had, of course, Dave Gallagher from Microwave Dave.
Yes.
He has become a staple of a particular porch, whether he's playing or not, whether he's on a roster or not, and we love him. We've had the Orbits, the members from the Snake Doctors, Annie Dukes, of course. We've had, the first year, I had Wanda and my friend Doc Daly from the Shoals and Remy Neal on one porch. And I thought that would be a great combination because they're both, Wanda and Remy could use some Shoals magic.
Sure.
Hopefully they'll become friends. And then Doc Daly brought Caleb Elliott to play the cello for him. And I'm like, I know Caleb Elliott. I was already a fan. He's one of Single Lock Records in the Shoals, like key players. He plays on so many records that they produce. And then I said, hey, I would love to have you next year. And he's like, yeah, let's do it. And so I booked his band the following year. His band ended up being the Alabama Shakes. band, basically, Zach and Heath and Ben, and
They've
they
done
were
okay.
fantastic. Yes, and now he's on tour opening up. His band is opening up for the Alabama Shakes.
Really?
So,
That
yeah,
I didn't
those
know.
are those little nuances, the things that happen. You never know who's going to be at PorchFest, who's going to be the backing band.
I'm going to give a shout out to one of our guys, Brad Claskins, is going to be playing
Yes.
this year.
Yes, we'll let that cat out of the bag.
Oh, okay. I'm good with that.
I'm so excited about that band. I've told so many people about it this year.
I got to see them at the Signals reception recently, and I didn't get to listen because I was doing the other things. And so I'm looking forward to getting to hear them play.
Yes.
How do people find out information about PorchFest?
Instagram is our best place. We do also have our website, porchfest5points.com, and it will take you to basically our link tree, which has our Instagram and everything, and Facebook connected. So, but Instagram has all the things, all the time.
And what are the dates for this year?
The date is always the first Saturday of May, and it's May 3rd this year. We also have a pop-up shop coming up in 5 Points at the Snail on the Wall bookstore on March 29th.
Wonderful.
And that is from, I believe, 11 to 3. So we'll have a food truck and music, and we'll be selling leftover T-shirts from last year.
Outstanding. I've got your cups.
Yes, we'll have those there too.